All right, has anybody heard about the ice bucket challenge? Yeah. I mean, isn't that like crazy? I mean, come on. I mean, it's for a good cause. But in my house, we got those blue ice trays, you know, the ones that break, and you only get like 3 cubes. So I got 3 cube ice bucket challenge going on in my house. But I think there should be some rules because I saw one where a guy did an ice bucket challenge with his baby. It was like an 8-month-old kid. He was grandpa. He was babysitting. And grandpa, I guess he just didn't get there. So the baby's right here. He dumps the ice. And the baby looks up right as the water comes down. It's just horrible. I mean, he waterboarded his 8-month-old. No, really, I'm not really impressed with the ice bucket challenge because, to be honest with you guys, times been kind of hard. My gas has been off. So got no hot water. My wife's laughing the hardest because she knows. But we had to do the hot water challenge in my house. Hot water. I don't like taking showers. I like taking baths. This is what I had to do. I had to go get a cup of water, heat it up in the microwave, and wait. And then run, take that cup to the tub and pour it in there, and then run back. Do you know how many times? That's 795 cups. So I'm challenging you to the hot water challenge. All right, try that out. Okay. All right. A friend of mine and I, we went out to get some ribs. He doesn't eat pork. I don't eat pork, so we go to this place in San Pedro. They got great barbecue ribs, and there's a problem. You know, 2 guys. The lady brings out 7 ribs. I mean, he gets 3, I get 3. We fight over the last rib. I mean, you can't do that. So, because of me, they changed their policy. They see a black guy, a couple black guys, now they bring 6 or 8, 10, no more 5, 7, and 9 ribs. It's out. And they got the best cornbread you've ever had in your whole life. I mean, it tastes like they got somebody, grandmama, tied up in the basement down the cornbread. So your mom, her grandmama cooked good cornbread and she's missing. She's over there tied up. They got her tied up over there. I always wanted to be a boxer, you know. I wanted to be a boxer, but I've got a problem with some of their rules, you know, especially the one where you get to hit the other person in the face as hard as you can. Kind of have a heart. Really don't like that rule too much.
I know.
But,
Donna's here. Malia's mom, right?
I decided that I was going to do things a little different. I've seen guys come to the ring riding on chariots, horses being carried in. I decided I would come in an ambulance. I've never seen anybody do that. I'm going to get all wrapped up in all my bandages. And I'm having to wheel me back into the ring, roll me up on the stretcher, put me in there, and then we can fight. That's how I want to do it. And I feel like if I lose, just put all my stuff back on. Roll me back out, you know? It's funny right at the house. All right, well, you know, I'm actually, I'm an amateur, so, you know, we don't get paid, so I lost my spot here. Stuff happens from time to time. He said I was a bill collector. Should have remembered that. But anyway, I want to give a special thanks for my Uncle Ray is here.
Woo!
Shout out to Uncle Ray. Because of Uncle Ray that I'm in California, it's because of him that I know my wife and that I have my kids, so I'm really thankful to Uncle Ray. And he got me into collections, and he's been collecting since Jesus was a baby. I mean, long time. You know, when he started, there were different rules. You know, like you could call before a certain time. You know, now there's certain laws that we have to follow. But there's this one guy that I work with. His name is Will. And Will, he ain't following all the rules. I mean, Will, he's on the phone. I hear Will talking to someone, and they don't want to pay. And I hear Will say, "You see that white man outside?" Yeah, he can't say that. I mean, one time I heard Will's talking, he's talking to somebody, he's really letting them have it, and all. The next thing I hear Will say, this exact words he says, "You need to get your mother, father, or somebody to help you pay this." I thought he said, and the next time he's talking to someone, and I hear Will say, "Listen, bits and pieces." It's not the way to resolve it.
Trying to work this out.
I thought he said something else. You know? Will doesn't work there anymore. Will.
Lord, sorry, man.
But anyway, good beer. Anyway, I want to let you guys know that I can ride the train to work. So, you know, train, there's a lot of different stuff going on in the train. Oh my God. I mean, the other day I'm about to get on the train, and as I'm getting on the train, you know, I play basketball, I think I'm a good shooter. So as I'm getting on the train, there's a couple of cops standing over here by a trash can, and they're harassing people, checking their tap cards, and I have a piece of paper in my hand. And as I walk up the stairs, I just fire the piece of paper over a cop's head right into the trash can. And I'm like, yeah, money, you know, I feel like. So I'll get all the way to the top of the stairs, and one of the cops like, "Hey, what if you would have missed?" And I was like, oh, well, if I had fired that piece of paper, sir, and I had noticed that the trajectory, can't even say that word, was off. And, you know, if it looked like it wasn't going to make it, I would have ran in the speed of light and caught that piece of paper before it hit the trash can. Dropped it in there and said, "Hello, officers, you guys have a good day." Ass on the train. That's what I would have did. That was funnier.
At the house.
Trying to do jokes out the mirror by myself, so it's just me. And I like it. So also I'm noticing on the train that if you have on the right attire, you can sit by yourself. I'm finding that out. For me, this works. If I have on my headsets and a beanie and I'm bobbing my head, this is an empty seat. There's nobody sitting there. I don't care if you're white, blue, black. If you got to listen to gangster rap. Come on. You're going to kill somebody. That's what they're thinking. So anyway, like I was saying, I got into a little issue with the cops. And one of the issues I got into was I kicked somebody in the head. It was an accident. So I'm on the train. You know, on the train, everybody uses their phone because, you know, you're playing your phone. And you know, I'm going for the high score. I almost got the high score on this game. I'm not going to tell you what game it is. I almost got the high score. And somebody bumps into me and knocks my phone off, and I accidentally
kicked them in the head.
I just said it's an accident. It's a reflex motion. So I do apologize. Anyway, I just want to let you guys know this real quick. I've noticed this about myself. I have to be honest. When I look at myself straight on, I notice that my ears don't stick out. You know, look, tell the truth. You can't tell out the ears. I look like a little potato head. And one of the reasons why I never got my ears pierced, the first time I went to the place to get my ears pierced, I'm standing there, I'm looking at the lady, and I'm saying, "I'm here to get my ears pierced." And she says, "You have no ear. You weed whips." And so I turned to the side. "Oh, now I see So I'm saying, well, how much for 2 ears? You have no left ear. Sorry, she said, oh, now I see ear. Thank you, that's not